Futurama, a great visionary television cartoon created by Groening. This futuristic animation has a lot of really funny and intelligent satire. Parodies not only popular culture but humanity in general. One of the darkest comedic references in this series, it's its infamous suicide booths. Your characters are given the chance to end their life in a simplistic and convenient manner. But what if humans had the opportunity to end their lives in the same way of manner? Would you consider it immoral? We will give you the rundown of the few companies that are working on the concept and idea to bring this project to life. Let me welcome you to the Psychbone feed. Futurama brings forward the notion of ending your life in a dark comic matter. One clear example is the booth's ability to leave a receipt once you use its services. Suicide booths are found on nearly every street in the year 2000. They are roughly the same size as a phone booth. When in use, a sign over the entrance lights up, displaying the light attitude towards death in the 31st century. Suicide booths were invented somewhere between 2006 and 2008. The first introduction of the suicide booths was in the season 1 first episode named Space Pilot 3000. As stated by Fandom, it starts with delivery boy Philip J. Fry playing the video game Monkey Fracas Jr. He loses the game and is sent out to his next delivery at Applied Cryogenics. Upon arriving at the cryogenics chamber and trying to find Icy Wiener, the pizza's intended recipient, Fry realizes he's been duped and was sent on a prank delivery. Sitting down in a chair, he balances onto his back legs, cracks open a beer and says, "Here's to another lousy millennium." The entire world is counting down on New Year's Eve, and as the countdown hits 1, Fry blows a party horn to celebrate the millennium. As soon as he blows it, Nibbler pushes Fry's chair and Fry falls into the cryogenic pod. The freezer freezes Fry, and he is frozen and stuck there for 1,000 years. In the year 2999, Fry is released from his cryo chamber and wakes up on New Year's Eve. With a shock, he realizes he's in the future. Terry, a worker at the Applied Cryogenics, welcomes him to the world of tomorrow. Fry is escorted to the Fate Assignment Officer's office, where he meets Leela, a beautiful woman with an eye in her face. After an encounter examination with the probulator, a DNA scan reveals that he has only one living relative in this time period, his many times great nephew Hubert J. Farnsworth. She tries to implant a career chip that will label Fry as a delivery boy forever. Giving chase, Leela ends up falling into one of the cryogenic tubes, which sets itself 1,000 years, much like Fry's tube. Fry then leaves her to be frozen there, but decides to reset the tube to a thaw in 5 minutes. Walking around New York City and seeing how much is changed, he decides to give Farnsworth a call. He gets in line for what he thinks is a phone booth and meets Bender waiting in line. It turns out the phone booth is actually a suicide booth, and that Bender is eagerly awaiting his death. After accidentally activating the machine, Fry pushes Bender to the other side of the booth and they survive. Now, Futurama is made out of many parodies and different satires. Upon seeing the suicide booths, it looks like some dark humor and nothing more. But in reality, there are companies who are working to make these types of machines available to the general population. Philip Haig Nishk, known as the Elon Musk of assisted suicide. He is an Australian humanist and founder of the pro-euthanasia group Exit International. He is also the creator of the Sarco device, a euthanasia device or machine consisting of 3D printed detachable capsule mounted on a stand that contains a canister of liquid nitrogen to commit suicide through inert gas asphyxiation. The Sarco is an expansion of the hypoxic death provided by a suicide bag. Many people will not consider euthanasia by suicide bag for aesthetic reasons or feel claustrophobic inside the bag. Nishk calls this the plastic bag factor. The Sarco provides a solution to these objections. Access to the Sarco will be controlled by an online test to gauge mental fitness. If applicants pass, they receive an access code to a Sarco device that works for 24 hours. Users of the Sarco can choose either a dark or transparent view from the capsule. The transparent view will be chosen if they wish to transport the machine to a particular location to see a certain vista from the machine. The inventor feels that where you die is certainly an important factor. The capsule of Sarco provides for a rapid decrease of oxygen level while maintaining a low level of carbon dioxide. On activation, 4 liters of liquid nitrogen causes the oxygen level to drop silently to less than 5% in less than 1 minute. According to Niche, the occupant presses the button and the capsule is filled with nitrogen. He or she will feel a bit dizzy, but will then rapidly lose consciousness and die. Not only Futurama has provided us with a dark glimpse of what the future may hold for us as humans and how we will all transpire. Do you think it's a good direction for humans to embrace euthanasia? So, what do you think about this type of technology? Do you think it's beneficial for society? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on new theories and info. Thank you for watching. This has been your host. Welcome to the Cypunk feed.